Okay, let's vote. We've got a bunch of bills that are complete matches. We've got some, I think, we don't have one. Sorry, we'll take our time. And if anybody has any questions, anything that needs to look at it, stop it, whatever, no problem. We'll just take our time and get through what we can get through. Apologize that you don't have a list. That's my fault. Lost a day yesterday, so is what it is.
We're glad you're here.
Thank you.
And we're not, staff to say, we're not gonna fire you, you've stuck with the job.
I appreciate that too. All right. Philip's got a lineup.
So the first bill, you all are secondary, it's House Bill 596. This is an exact match cross file to Senate Bill 511. It came over from Finance favorable. This bill would establish the State Coordinating Committee for Health and Human Services Transportation in MDOT, and then also repeal the limits on the annual funding for the Maryland Senior Rides Program and the Job Access and Reverse Commute Program.
Just to repeal the funding.
It repeals the funding limits.
Oh,
There's current caps for those two programs in statute. It repeals the caps and then creates the coordinating committee. It's an exact match to what passed out of the Senate unanimous.
okay, when you do those, make sure you let me know when the sponsor ahead of time.
Yeah, this one will be finance, so
Yeah,
the other ones,
I
yeah.
understand. Okay, we got the motion a second. All those in favor? Okay.
Next bill. So I say otherwise, all these will be exact match cross files. Next bill is House Bill 86. This is a cross file to the Maryland Saves Data Sharing Act. This is the bill that lets the Maryland Small Business Program get certain information from the comptroller for purposes of outreach to Maryland businesses to participate in the program. There is a small difference in the short title, but the statutory provisions are identical.
Whose bill was that in the Senate?
Roosevelt.
What was that bill number?
House Bill 86, cross file to Senate Bill 189. Favorable.
Okay,
The next bill is House Bill 271. This is an exact match cross file to Senate Bill.
so we're gonna, I'm just thinking about floor leaders and such. We can put these on all on consent, right?
Correct.
No reason not to.
Yes.
Okay,
House Bill 271. This is the 988 trust fund funding bill. So an exact match cross file to Senate Bill 3, which passed the Senate unanimous.
all those in favor? Aye. Okay,
Next bill is House Bill 316. This is an exact match cross file to Senate Bill 354. This adds the Maryland Veterans Trust Fund to the income tax checkoff.
Second.
all those in favor? Excellent.
Next is House Bill 328. This is an exact match cross file to Senate Bill 112, which passed the Senate unanimous. This is the bill that sets up the prompt payment requirements for grants by state entities.
Second.
So can you let my delegate know that I was like, want to jump on
Really love this.
All right, all those in favor? Those, good.
The next bill is House Bill 397. This is an exact match cross file to Senate Bill 153, which passed the Senate unanimous. This is the bill related to the state investment portfolio, repealing the thresholds on the commercial paper investments, and then also creating a state investment policy.
All those in favor? Okay,
Next bill is House Bill 554. This is an exact match cross file to Senate Bill 553. This is the bill, the subtraction modification for military retirement income. Passed the Senate unanimous.
Move favorable.
4. Okay. All in favor? Okay,
House Bill 581. This is the cross file to Senate Bill 395. They're in matching posture. This bill makes changes regarding the calculation of eligibility for retiree health benefits. So exact match cross file to Senate Bill 395.
Move favorable. Second.
All those in favor?
House Bill 586. This is an exact match cross file to Senate Bill 782 as passed unanimous by the Senate. This bill deals with the compost mulch and soil amendments in aggregate and
All
state
those in
procurement.
favor?
Aye.
Okay,
House Bill 596. This is a cross file matching to Senate Bill 511. Oh, sorry, we already did that one. That was the finance one. House Bill 648. This is a matching cross file to Senate Bill 384. This is a local Garrett County bill altering the auctioneer's fees for tax sales.
Move favorable.
all those in favor? Okay,
House Bill 779. This is an exact match cross file to Senate Bill 518. This deals with revisions to the tax sale process. This was the bill where if the certificate purchaser wasn't prosecuting the foreclosure action, the local jurisdiction could step in. And then also lets them hold properties that they're designating for demolition. Yes, because the building's unsafe or unfit for habitation.
who was the cross ones?
It was Senator Corderman's bill, Senate 518.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, Quarter?
Oh, no.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
I think you might have voted against it, actually. House Bill 518.
You voted against it for committee, then you voted for. The one you and I talked about. On the floor, you voted for, right? Okay, you must vote. Okay. Who's still on the? Thank you.
I feel the love.
Yes.
She's a yes.
Last matching one I have is House Bill 1149. This is the cross file to Senate Bill 622, passed unanimous in the Senate. This is the Medicaid waiver program, the clarifications to the dedicated purpose account
Yep.
funding.
Move favorable.
Second? I did that. All those in favor?
And then I have a couple concurs. And then the corresponding House bill. So Senate Bill 334 was amended in the House. This is the bill updating the dates, the deadlines for the various MBE program and the various studies. Caught an error in the Senate bill. There was a reporting date of September 31st, which does not exist. So the House amended that to September 30th. That was the only change the House made to the Senate bill.
Get better calendars over
I thought I caught it. I'm not sure how it got there.
there. Okay, so we'll concur.
Okay, and
All in
then
favor?
So that's how.
So 809, right?
I'm about to do that one right now.
Got you. Okay, thank you.
And then the cross file to that bill, House Bill 809. There are some amendments to fix some dates in that bill, the MBE program extension, I think for VLTs, the extension on that was not done, so that's being moved from 24 to 25. And then in the House version, the December reporting dates did not match the Senate version. The House version have December 30th dates. The amendment would change those to be December 31st, so that both bills would be in the same posture with both sets of these amendments. So what you just concurred in on Senate 334, if you do these amendments on House Bill 809, both bills would match.
You good with that, Senator?
Yes, thank you.
So. Is it concur?
Concurrent.
334 would be a concur.
Or this
House
is
Bill 809 would be to amend.
man, that's what I thought.
And then the House will concur.
Yeah, okay, all right. All's in favor?
Alright, and then one more concurrence. Senate Bill 451, this was a bill related to the Procurement Improvement Council, so it, in the Senate version, the comptroller was added to the bill. And then the Senate also added some clarifying language about the council's duties, including strategies to increase participation of small minority owned and women businesses. In the House, they also added the Attorney General in addition to the comptroller to the bill, to the Procurement Improvement Council. So under the House amendments, both the comptroller or their designee and the Attorney General or their designee would be members of the Procurement Improvement Council.
Any thoughts?
The House amendments add the Attorney General to the council.
What did the Attorney General think? Is there any?
I don't think they had asked for it over here by the time you all had moved the bill originally. And then so they asked for it over in the House, and
Got
the
it.
House added them in,
So they did have to be included.
as far as I'm aware.
Okay,
yes.
move favorable. I mean, move to concur.
Second.
All's in favor?
Okay, and then based on that action, House Bill 429 is the cross file to that bill. House Bill 429 is in the same form as what you just voted to concur in.
Second.
All in favor?
And that's all I got right now.
Did a great job.
Thank you.
You have something? Was there a couple more here to play?
I didn't have some. I have two bills out of other committees that were secondary on.
Let's do this.
I have two bills out of the committees that were secondary on, and
Okay.
I also have some that we didn't. The revitalization.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that.
I'll start with the two that are EE.
Whatever works.
Okay.
Go ahead. Okay, listen up. We got some More bills coming in.
So we have the Senate Bill 392, which was the wastewater facility supplemental operations and maintenance grant program. We're secondary on this. EEE was primary. And basically, this bill was amended to establish the wastewater facility supplemental operation and maintenance grant program. The purpose of the program is to provide competitive grants for publicly owned wastewater facilities that face staffing shortages. Maintenance
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
backlogs, and the bill requires MDE to administer the program and to consider, among other factors, the vacancy rates of the facilities when making awards. This bill passed EEE by a vote of 10 for, 1 against, and Senator Simoneau voted against the bill.
This got changed to a May, right? Or what was the total amount? Was it a one-time time?
The total, I'm looking at the amendment now. Let's see. I don't see that it changes it to,
Pretty sure that was what we talked about. Any questions on this? What's the motion?
Sorry.
All those in favor? Okay.
the Senate Bill House Bill 550 was also in EEE. This is an administration bill that modified 2 transportation sector programs funded by the Strategic Energy Investment Fund. It increases the allocation of the funds to zero emission vehicle grant program and the electric vehicle equipment recharging rebate program. It allows for MEA to offer additional benefits for installation of electric vehicle recharging equipment. And the bill requires MEA to give preference in medium and heavy duty zero emissions equipment to vehicles expected to be domiciled and operating in Maryland. This,
It's all special funds, right?
yes.
And
The
what's the total?
strategic, the total amount of this fund is fiscal note is 7.5 million. For
Senator Jennings, want to tell us
24,
all about
25,
seed funds?
26.
Why?
Yeah.
A little bit.
I was gonna say, you're an expert on it, aren't you? You spent some time over in finance? Does this sound good to you? I mean, last time I looked, the fund had plenty of money. Yeah. Okay,
Almost had it.
yeah,
Oh, you're right.
all right, well, I think I'm good with it personally, so. There's a motion, okay? All those in favor? Opposed?
So the,
No, nobody.
What do you have?
I think you put his hand down. Did you put your hand down, Senator?
there. This was, I can tell you what the vote in.
Yeah.
EEE was. There were 9 for and 2 against. The 2 against were Senators Carosa and Gallion. Senator Gallion.
Okay.
We discussed Senate Bill 465, which was the commission to study establishing the Baltimore Regional Transit Authority on the last voting session. And I drafted an amendment to include labor unions. The amendment conforms this bill to the House bill and adds a voting labor union representative. Senate Bill 465.
Second.
Okay, all's in favor?
And Senate Bill 952, which is the historic revitalization tax credit. Alterations. We discussed this bill as well during the last voting session. The amendment changed the amounts in the bill to 25 million instead of the 50 million as it initially came in. And then the second fund went to 5 million. It was initially at 2 million as it came in. So the fiscal impact, according to the fiscal note writer, is now $8 million instead of $48 million.
It's a motion. All's in favor?
This is Senate Bill 952. And then I have one more.
Okay,
The last one will be Senate Bill 324, and that bill came in as a tax credit for student bus transportation expenses. The bill as revised or as amended transformed the bill into a task force to study the non-public student bus transportation. And so it strikes pretty much the language of the bill and establishes the task force to study this issue. The House, this bill and the House bill are exactly alike. Senate Bill 324.
yep. Okay. All those in favor? Okay. Yes,
2 questions.
Yeah.
Can we move the Senate and House bill?
We do have the House bill as well,
happy to do that. Exact same position.
the exact same position.
Okay. What's the House bill number? 46. All those in favor? Opposed? Okay. Okay,
ACONs are cross policy. Odds already, third reader back over here. House bill 472 was with the commuter.
Yeah,
do we have that?
we do have it. It looked the same to me. I just didn't have it written up yet.
Okay. It's an exact same, okay, all those in favor? Opposed? Okay,
House bill 1074.
AED. Yes, House Bill 1074. The only difference in that bill is in the title, and I've checked, and that is okay to pass it that way. But the substance of the bill is exactly the same as the AED tax credit.
All those in favor? Okay,
1074.
As long as we're doing this. I have another House Bill 673 is in the same posture.
That's the the
They're
fair.
fairs. It's the
That
same
is
exact
in the
posture.
same posture as this one.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Everybody catching all this stuff?
Oh, yeah.
My paper, but my very fancy.
Okay. All right, I think that's gonna be it. For today.
Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
all right, stay tuned and
No.
talk to you. See y'all soon.
Dude,